I can do everything on the floor. So whatever this team needs me to do and more, I can do it.
You need me to throw the ball off the wrong side of the backboard on what should have been an easy 2-point lob? I got you. Need me to inbound the ball to absolutely nobody? I got you. Well, the Lakers won a game that they had absolutely no business losing in the first place, thanks to LeBron's diminished role. They went ahead and did what they should have done, win. We saw this potential recipe for success for the Lakers last season, shortly after Luka arrived. In the few games that LeBron James came in third or even fourth in scoring, it equaled a win for the Lakers. I did a full video on this last season, but here's a recap. Look at the teams, look at the dates, look at the win-loss column. Now I'm going to pan over to the right. Please note the name of the leading scorer for the Lakers on the 2 cases of a big fat red L.
Get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
Fortunately for the Timberwolves, La Ego just couldn't keep going down that path, and they were gentlemen swept. Remember, despite the evidence that I just showed you going into the playoffs, Luka ended up taking all the blame, while LeBron escaped with 0 blame. The reduced role success recipe that I just showed you is exactly what Darvin Ham needed during his coaching time with the Lakers. After all, if LeBron's on the bench, then he can't be on the floor letting someone go by him to score while he's complaining. Anyway, back to last night. Fortunately for LeBron, Bronny came in. Therefore, LeBron did not have the lowest plus-minus on the team. Thanks, son. Now, it has to be mentioned that the Lakers shot 40 free throws to the Jazz's 18. That's a subtopic in itself for a little bit later. Well, look at NBA.com being NBA.com. LeBron delivers for the Lakers in debut. He had 11 points. We're back to the tactic of celebrating double-doubles, another absurdity that I pointed out last season. Quick reminder, there were 2,245 double-doubles in the NBA last season. If LeBron James is as good as fanboys want to claim that he is, then a double-double is not worth mentioning. Tell me why a guy who himself in his return interview said that he was day-to-day with this sciatica that had him sidelined for 3.5 weeks. Why is he still in the game with 6.5 minutes left? A game that the Lakers didn't need him in the first place, and they were up by nearly 20 at this point. Couldn't be stat padding, could it? Couldn't be the continuance of that meaningless 10-point streak. Did you see the beginning of the game? You'd think that this was indeed his farewell tour. Tribute videos. He was out with sciatica. Let's calm down.
Good. Get ready because LeBron is back.
This is not somebody that's just kind of doing it because to set a record. He was All-NBA second team last year.
I included that little soundbite of the seemingly endless glazing, but this is something I've pointed out many times, how they use accolades that he never deserved, but present them again later on in history without any context, and it fools people who don't know better. If you're like me and you were watching closely, you know that LeBron James didn't pass the eye test last season, but he also didn't pass the plus-minus test, and he was the only player selected to any of the 3 All-NBA selections with a negative 54. He was on All-NBA second team, and nobody on the third team was even in the negatives. The worst person on the third team was a plus 175. He didn't deserve an All-NBA selection whatsoever, but now they get to use it during moments like these to continue to brainwash those who don't know any better. I got to take another look at this. Is that Nurkic? When I see a big, worthless guy, I think Nurkic. Yep. Did you see him just give the ball to LeBron? Mr. Clutch Sports. Nurkic. Boy, the Jazz just really don't care anymore, do they? What are you doing signing this guy?
LeBron bounce and he turns it over.
Do you look at that ball all by itself out there? They say he only had 1 turnover. I don't believe it. This is like the very beginning of the game. He didn't get another turnover. I do not believe you. Whatever you need me to do. Walk aimlessly, slowly, up the court, maybe wipe my hands, maybe blow on my hands, whatever you need.
Special floor tonight here at Crypto.com Arena. Stopped away by Luka.
Look at Clutch Sports Nurkic here, helping the Lakers out with this absurd pass.
Here they come 3-on-3. Doncic, stop, 3, whistle,
He
travel.
traveled. He did. He traveled.
He traveled, but I don't blame him for being confused because they do this all the time. I saw LeBron James do it this very same game and not get called.
LeBron toes the line. LeBron.
No call on that one.
He did. He traveled. I agree. I thought for sure that he might get away with it, but the one official said no.
Profanity directed at an official is listed as a form of unsportsmanlike conduct that warrants a technical foul. Unless you're on the Lakers.
That he might get away with it, but the one official said no.
Years ago. Luke looking for 2 in a row. You bet.
Who was guarding that guy? Yeah, just wander off. I know you're going to help underneath, but look at that effort popping back out. Maximum effort.
Moments with their starters intact.
Well, a score here, and you may see a timeout.
There it is, the maximum effort velociraptor pose.
LeBron toes the line. LeBron. First shot on its way. Straight as a string, but it hits the front of the rim, and that with Luka. Doncic, who has missed some time this year, but now healthy again.
Luka actually took an insane number of illegal steps on that play, but for the sake of pacing on this video, you'll have to go and watch that breakdown in the attached link.
Again, what do they say? They can't play defense, but they can score? They can certainly score, and they're going to do it again unless...
I don't understand this. I thought that was Nurkic at first because it's so shady looking. Like, oh, just finish the layup with your right hand. What's he doing passing this out? LeBron's not going to block that. He's not even going to contest it because he doesn't want to pick up a foul. It's a really weird, unnecessary turnover.
Luka looking to get to the basket. Contact!
Whew. Well, I guess you're not allowed to play defense. That's one way to get the Lakers 40 free throws. And LeBron is resting already, and the screen and the announcers are reminding everyone in case you could possibly forget that this is his 23rd season, and no one's mentioning that he only plays as much of each of those seasons as he feels like. Play 23 82-game seasons, and I'll be impressed.
First player in history to play 23 seasons.
That is actually the 19th time it's been mentioned in this broadcast. Anyway, since he is resting, note that the score was 6-16 at the time that Luka went to the free throw line. Let's see what happens.
Off for Luka.
They're in a zone. Looks like a zone a little bit.
And cutting that time. Laravia with one hand. Laravia closes out, and here comes LeBron returning to...
All right, why is this important? Well, while LeBron James was on the bench, a 10-point lead was reduced to 3. Lakers are better without him. Oops, back up to a 5-point lead already.
And that was Hayes. Lob, Markkanen.
Look at Laravia with this block from behind, or else it was a foul. I don't know.
For a break the other way. Luka 1-2 underneath.
Offensive foul.
I think Luka just dropped the F-bomb right there.
An offensive foul is right.
Oh, man. 2 LeBrons, 1 team. I mean, if he wants to get upset, they should have called that first one, and that could have been arguable, but watch this. Oh, man. And then LeBron demonstrates his own version of an offensive foul, except that he loses control of the ball. My God, was that a shot to the face? Maybe the elbow to the face, and then the extension with the whole forearm. It's amazing the shit he gets away with. All right, the ball comes to a pause here, and hop, 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 hop. I'm sorry, I got so distracted with LeBron's graceful offense that I forgot the original point, which was to show you the score. Back up to a 7-point lead for the Jazz. Oh, I'm sorry, a 9-point lead.
Clearly in sync. Maybe a second separates them. LaRavia, he scores with the...
Freaking Jake LaRavia. He gets it down to a 7-point lead instead of it becoming an 11-point lead. Dude, how come we didn't hear about this guy? And how do the Lakers keep finding people like this? And why can't the Warriors find anyone? Anyway, it ends up with a 9-point lead for the Jazz with LeBron James back in the game. The Lakers had gotten it down to 3 points with LeBron James on the bench, and prior to him going to the bench, it was a 10-point lead for the Jazz. There, in the very first period of this game, we see why LeBron James was not second-team All-NBA and why his plus-minus is consistently in the negatives. You guys, they do so much glazing that some of it I have to just ignore. Some of it I break up. For example, this also was from pregame, but I decided to show it now instead of all at once.
The game, since he can do everything on a basketball court, Bill and Stu, he knows what his teammates require of him. And
let that sink in. Let that sink in. It gets way worse, but I've got to take a copyright break anyway.
An underrated part of LeBron's game last year, Bill and Stu, he recognized that Luka and Austin do so much offensively. There are some things that they need from him defensively. And this is, again, the leading NBA scorer of all time. And he's trying to fit his game around them.
Holy shit. I don't even have words for not just the glazing, but the fraudulent glazing. I can't even believe what I just heard. I mean, I kind of can, and yet I can't. Wow. An underrated part of his game last season was defense, and LeBron James willingly took a backseat? No. I pointed out that LeBron James was continuing to try to be the man and just had a worse scoring efficiency. And then he cost them the playoffs. He ushered them into a gentleman's sweep in the first round against a team that they should have beaten, according to analysts at the time, should have beaten in 5. But yeah, LeBron the sacrificer, LeBron, who's always willing to change his game for others. Are you fucking kidding? This is why it takes me so long to break down the games. I end up hearing things like this. You don't know how many times I've already had to stop and correct this idiot. Oh my god. I had a fantasy of getting this entire game analyzed and out in one day, but no. Let me pull a LeBron. I mean, since he strategically came back when he doesn't have another game for several days, hey, I guess I can buy myself some time to finish this analysis, right? Hey, but I also want to come back whenever I want to and have ESPN brag about my 10-point streak. Next video's on the way. Let me know what you agreed with or didn't agree with in this one.